What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. I hope you guys are having a great day. I feel like it's going to be a good day. We are going to be working on the Camaro today, and as you can tell from the thumbnail, we are going to put new wheels on this thing. Now, I did post in the community section on YouTube a poll, and that was, would you rather see me put wheels on this, or would you rather see my wife's new car? You guys chose that, so I figured the best thing for the next video would be, obviously, the second best pick. Now, it was really close. You guys, I think I don't know how many votes there was, but it was really close. It was like 50% there, 40% here, and then like 5% said your videos suck. We don't watch them anyway. So today we're going to be putting wheels on this. Now I've had these for a little bit, and we'll take a look at them here in a second. But the reason I haven't put them on, guys, is because I'm still fighting steering issues. Now, the steering wheel, or I'm sorry, the steering rack that we put in is working great. The new steering pump, power steering pump, is working great. The problem is when I get to about, I don't know, I turn it a quarter of the way, it gets really tough. And I talked about the bearing being out. Well, I have been looking for a whole column. Now, this column has the normal. Look how crazy that is. Anyway, so it's messed up. It's missing a couple pieces. So I was able to find a column, and we'll put that in another video. But today we're going to focus on just the wheels. And chances are we may have to do some modifications for these wheels. I'm not sure I'm going to do that today. I might do that in a separate video because you guys have been asking about rolling the fenders, and I'm going to be rolling the fenders on this car. I just don't think I'm going to do it today. But today we are going to put the wheels on, at least get them on, get it down on the ground, and maybe hose this off. It is wet, guys. It's early in the morning, and I just mowed a couple days ago, so you can see all the grass on the wheels. I've got it all over. I even got it in the car. I had it parked around back just to try to get it out of the way for now. But let's go take a look at what we've got. Now, this is a wheel that I've always wanted to put on a car, and I never have done it. So I've had different renditions of these wheels, but they are a deep dish ZR1 wheel. Now, I bought these. I'll list in the description down below the tire sizes. It's a 315 in the back, 275, so it's basically the stock size in the front, 270 on a 17 anyway, 275 40, 315 35. Like I said, I'll list all this information down below, but I just have always really liked the look of these wheels, and they're for a budget wheel, they just, to me, it's one of the best looking wheels. Now, I do love my torque thrust, don't get me wrong, but I just didn't want two torque thrust wheels, and this car is probably going to do a lot of time sitting outside, and I didn't want to have to keep up with polishing them. So these are cleared, obviously, and they're painted center sections. Now they make these in different variants, but you can see it is a pretty wide tire. So anyway, that is what we're going to be using. I did get some new lug nuts. I will also list that below. It's kind of a crappy packaging. I bought these off Amazon, but I didn't want to use the black lug nuts. They look good with the black wheels, but they don't look so great with, well, in my opinion, with a silver wheel. So I kind of wanted a chrome or polished lug nut just to kind of match with the wheel. So anyway, the first thing we need to do, obviously, is we need to get this thing off the ground. Now, make sure if you're taking the back off the ground, which I think is what I'm going to do first, you need to chock the front wheels. We're going to go grab my jack and get this thing off the ground, get the wheels off, and, well, get this whole thing started. Now let's roll this out here and take a look at the difference. This is the back wheel that I'm taking off. Look how crazy that is. Absolutely crazy. Now guys, these are directional wheels, so you want to make sure that you get the right side, the rotation going the correct way, and that's what we've got here. Chances are we're going to hit something, and who knows, we'll see. Well, we're not hitting anything right now. This is going to be a problem though, and like I said, we'll roll the fenders in a different video, but today, man, I just want to get these wheels on. I've had them sitting around so long. I'm excited. Probably not a bad idea either to use some anti-seize on these. I dabbed a little bit on before I put the wheel on, not a lot. Let's get this tightened up. Oh my gosh, this looks absolutely amazing. All right, let's go grab the other side and then on to the front. These things are like steamrollers compared to the old wheels. They're also heavy. Felt like we were hitting something. I don't think we are. We will. I don't think we're hitting anything yet. I was trying to beat the heat this morning. It's like 95 degrees today. The front, normally I would jack up on the front, but because it's lowered, it makes it really hard to get the jack underneath. So if you guys have never lifted one of these, I'll post a link to a video I made on the proper way to lift one of them. You don't want to push on the fender down here, because that will bow your fender out, bend the bottom up, and make all kinds of mess. But normally I would like to do both of the fronts at the same time. But like I said, because it's low to the ground, makes it kind of hard. I also had to change to my red hose because my other one was not long enough. All right, let's take a look at the difference in the front. Not a ton of difference, but if you guys know, I talked about the offset of these because they're meant for a Corvette. They're sunk in. They just look kind of weird on the front of this. Now you could get some spacers, but I don't really care for spacers on cars. I've just seen too many bad things go wrong. But let's grab this, get it on. Same thing, there is a rotation. Make sure it's going the correct way, and hopefully your tire shop mounted them the correct way. But let's get this into place. Now the last thing we need to do is we need to torque these lug nuts to 100 foot-pounds. That is what GM calls for, so that is what we're going to do. I like to go around it twice, just because if you draw one in, sometimes the opposite side gets loose. So it's nice to go around them twice. You don't have to, but just something I've always done. Well, I don't know about you guys, but this looks way better. It's not even look, I know there's a lot of people out there that like black wheels, and people are like, oh, keep the black wheels on your SS, or your Corvette needs black wheels. I hate black wheels, guys. I'm sorry, but it is just not my thing. I think these make this car pop. It doesn't look cheap, like it's on a shipping truck going somewhere to get actual wheels put on it. But I'm gonna give you guys a look. Well, let's look right here real quick. It is a perfect fitment. Now the fronts, I think they could be out a little more. You could probably run an 11 in the front if you wanted to. A lot of guys do because the fenders come out so far. But like I said, it looks a lot better. And I'm going to get it all cleaned up. And obviously the paint sucks, but it's got grass and stuff all over it. But let's get it cleaned up, and then we'll take a look at it once it's all basically all clean, and maybe the sun gets in a different position so you guys can see it a little bit better. Okay guys, it is the next day. It was too hot, the sun would not get in the right spot. I had some stuff to do. I had to change clothes, obviously, get in the shower. I was soaking wet from sweat. It was so hot yesterday, but it is finished and I think it looks incredible. The offset is great. It looks really, really good. The tire size is perfect. As always, guys, I will list in the description all the stuff that I use. So from the lug nuts, the wheels, the tires, all the sizes, I will list that in the description with links of where you can purchase them if you'd like for your car to look like this. I mean, hit the comments though. Let me know what you think. Like I said, I hate black wheels. I think these wheels look 1,000 times better. And well, I want to hear from you guys, whether you like them or not. If you don't like them, let me know. If you do like them, hit that comment section, let me know also. But I do want to make a video, guys, and I talked about this when I was putting these on, but of rolling the fenders. Now when this wheel and tire comes up like in a transition, like maybe a driveway or something, it is going to get into the fender. I did drive it down the road, didn't have any issues, but we are going to have to address that, as well as a couple other spots I think it might rub. But we will make a whole video devoted to just that. I also have to do that on the Trans Am, so it'll be a good video, guys, so make sure you're looking out for that. That probably will be one of the next videos. I don't know if the steering column or that I will do first, but obviously this thing is coming together. And I know I've contemplated selling it a couple times, but I just don't think I can do it. For what I would get out of it, to be quite honest with you, with the miles on it, it's just not going to bring any money. So it's not worth getting rid of. I'm just going to keep it around, guys, and keep doing little odds and ends things. Now, I'm not going to get crazy on like I did on the Trans Am, at least not yet. I want to get that project completed before I start, you know, blowing this apart and doing crazy stuff to it. But guys, if you like this video, please smash that thumbs up button. If you're not subscribed, I don't know what you're doing. Go down and hit that subscribe button. Make sure you ring that bell icon. That way you're notified every single time we drop a new video. And well, stay tuned because we have a ton of stuff coming for obviously the Camaro, the Trans Am. Maybe we'll throw some Corvette stuff in there. Obviously my wife's new car behind me, and the green truck is going to paint soon. So we have a lot of stuff coming. So don't miss out, guys. I'm going to leave you with some still shots of this car that I took. So I will catch you on the next video.